Now, this is again a question from percentages in the year 2024. Okay, so before actually starting this problem, let me give you something. This actually uses a concept of percentage change. So we have already saw that in some of the problems which we did earlier, and that concept was percentage change. Percentage change is equal to new value minus original value by original value into 100. Now, if you take this 100 to the other side, this or if you divide these numbers with this original value and do some manipulation, you can convert the same formula into new value is equal to original value into 1 plus percentage change by 100. This formula is actually very powerful. Why does it become powerful is that if someone says that the new value is 20% above the original value, or the original value increased by 20%, then all I have to do is that the new value will be original value. Since it is increased, this will remain as plus, and this percentage change, I'm saying it is increased 20%. So this value will change into 20 divided by 100. And once you solve it, you are going to get, it will be original value into 1 plus 0.2, or you can write it as 1.2 original value. Or on the contrary, if I say that the new value, let the new value be this time P, or the new value is P. P is formed after the original value has been reduced, let's say 30%. If that is the case, you have to do is that new value is equal to original value into 1. Since it is reduced, this plus will become minus, and percentage change reduced by 30% by 100, and I can write the same thing as original value into 1 minus 0.3, and that is 0.7 original. So this formula just makes the problem solving in percentages much faster, and we are going to use the same concept to solve this problem. Now, if you look at this problem, it says that P's salary is 20% lower than Q's salary. It basically means that P's value is 20% less than Q's value. So P is the new value, Q is the original value, and 20% less. It can be written like this, or I can directly say that P is equal to 0.8 Q. Okay. Now the next part, if you see, which is, they are talking about Q salary. Q salary, which is 20% lower than R salary. So that basically means that Q salary is again 20% lower than R's salary. It's going to give you that Q is equal to 0.8 R. Now, see, the thing what you can notice that you can simply replace this Q by this value of Q. So inserting that thing over here, you can again find that this P's value, from here I can say that P's value is going to be 0.8 is already there. Now this Q can be replaced by this value, that is 0.8 R. Now if I multiply 0.8 and 0.8, 8 into 8 is 64. Since 2 points are coming, this value is going to be 0.64 R. Okay. Now let's see the remaining question. By how much percentage is R salary more than P salary? We are going to compare something with P and R. That relationship is already given here. Now see, this basically says that we are getting P's value by multiplying a smaller value with R's value. If any value is multiplied by a value less than 1, that basically means that the value is coming down. So this actually means that R has a higher salary and P's salary is lesser than R, that too 0.64 times of R. So we are going to use that concept to solve this problem. So we want to know how much percentage is R's salary more than P's salary. There is actually two ways to go forward from here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm simply going to do the normal method, that is percentage change we have to find, that to change between P's and R salary. So how much percentage is R salary more than P salary? Here the base which we are considering is P salary. With respect to P salary, we'll have to tell what is R salary. So the base is P salary, and since R salary is higher, R minus P will give you the change divided by the base. Here again I'm telling you the base is P salary. How much percentage is R salary more than B salary? We are comparing with respect to P salary. So that is a base value divided by P into 100. Now the value which we can substitute here, the value which we know is that R's value, let it be like that. Instead of P here and here, we can substitute this value. So the percentage change is going to be R is as it is, R minus 0.64 R by the denominator also there is a P. I'm going to substitute that with 0.64 R into 100. Now if you look over here, this is R minus 0.64 R. You can directly do it, or if you observe that R minus 0.64 R, if you take the R common outside, you will find it is 1 minus 0.64 and R is of course gone outside. This is this thing. So 1 minus 0.64 is 0.36. So you are going to get 0.36 R. So I'm going to substitute that value over here. 0.36 R divided by 0.64 R into 100. Here this R and R will go, and since numerator and denominator have 2 points, I can eliminate it. Or you can say that you are multiplying numerator and denominator by 100, and that will basically remove these points. Now this is the simple thing. You simply have to solve this value and you will find the answer. 36 into 100 divided by 64, and you will find it is 56.25. It's a positive value. That basically means it's an increase or higher. So the change or R salary is 56.25 percentage, 56.25 percentage higher than P salary. So 56.25, that's answer, right? Yeah, answer is given. Its answer will be option B, 56.25. Now the same thing I can do it in another way, that is directly from this value, from here. So that value basically says that P's value is equal to 0.64 R. Here P's value is given with respect to R. I want to calculate the reverse. I want to find R's value with respect to P. So what I'll do is that take this value to the other side. So multiplication will become division. So it is going to be P divided by 0.64 is equal to R. Multiplying numerator and denominator with 100 to remove the points, you will get 100P by 64 is equal to R. Now you can simply divide 100 divided by 64 and you will find, I'm writing here, okay, and that is going to be 1.5625P is equal to R, or that is nothing but R is equal to 1.5625 P. Now from here itself I can say that our salary is 56.25 percentage higher. I have already showed you in the previous session. What you have to do is remove 1 and take the rest, or what basically happens is that I can write it as P into 1 plus, just subtract 1 from this value and write whatever is left on the other side, 0.5625 times. And to convert this into percentages, simply multiply by 100 and divide by 100 on this part. Here you are going to get P is equal to 1 plus 56.25 by 100. Now what is this? Here this is actually in that form. The new value is equal to original value into 1 plus percentage change by 100. All the values are given. If you check, you can see R is the new value, P is the base value, 1 is actually given, plus and plus is there. That basically means increase is there, 100 is there. That basically means the change is 56.25. You can do in this way also. The last step, it's both ways have its own issues and its own benefits. You can follow whatever method you want. Anyway, it's actually an easy problem. Answer is option B.